we are not going by the doctrines of the game of football. The game of football is a very noble game, very honorable, because there is defense, there is midfield, there is attack. The rules are clear. The rules are clear such that if you sit back, they catch you, they'll score you. If you sit in the middle, you'll be bouncing the ball from side to side and you will never make progress. And if you go forward and score goals and you have an effective and potent striker, you will score goals. The goals will come. Stick to the rules and it will happen. But in the meantime, from the coach's side, on the bench, you're educating your team, you're educating your players as to why there is the need for you to win this game. You are educating your players on why there is the need for you to play to the rules that you have set for you to win this game. They are the laid down rules by FIFA, fouls, offsides, and all that. Then there are the rules that you as the coach will set for yourself, for your team. Like I have the chief coach of the Super Eagles, Gernot, a very good friend of mine and a mentor. When we play the game, when we're in the team, he would say to me that he would always tell his players that if a ball is coming to you, if you've got a shot, that like a free kick or something, and you're standing in front of the ball, and because the ball is coming, you now do like this. He will drop you. He will substitute you immediately, and you're probably not going to play for him ever again. You're a warrior. You stand to the ball. If it's going to hit you in the face, let it hit you. Let us know that you're a fighter. Now, that is his own rules. So when you have rules, you have the laid down rules and regulations, but you also have your own rules as a coach, which you adhere to and you win. You don't win. And that is the kind of lack of education and enlightenment that is still going on prevalent in our society, even up until this day as we speak. It's not there, and it needs to be there.
Thank you so much for that. Now, I'm asking you too many questions because I see a lot of value in what you are saying. That's fine.
No problem.
Now, I don't know if you have more time. I just want to ask you 2 more, then we'll close. Now, which is your best time that you were actually proud of the Nigerian national team?
My pride of the Nigerian national team was when I was in charge of the Nigerian national team as the first assistant to the head coach. I have seen a lot of stories about and watched a lot of our game leading up to when I got involved, 1994. The 1994 Super Eagles was wonderful. The 1989 Flying Eagles was great. 1996 Olympic winning, wonderful, excellent. But when I was involved, a team that I used my own hands to build, a lot of the players, many of the players became Nigerian nationals who were born in the diaspora and who became Nigerian citizens due to the fact that I approached them and said, come and play for our team. And they came and they played. And we went to the Africa Cup of Nations in 2019 and we won a respectable bronze medal, got to the semi-final. We're very unlucky to lose in the semi-final. So we won 3rd place. That's my team. That was my team. Those were my boys. I remember a lot of them, they don't call me coach. They call me uncle because I was like their football fathers. The Alex Iwobis, the Joe Aribos, the Ola Ainos, the Tyrone Ebuehis, the Semi Ajais, all of them put together, Wilfred and Didi and all that. Those were my boys. I made them. I put them together on behalf of the coach. So that was my team. We did very well. We went to the World Cup in 2018 in Russia. We did respectably well. And we could see that as soon as we were shown the door in December of 2021, it all fell flat. It all fell flat and it didn't go the way Nigerians wanted because we built that team and that team is my favorite.
For that. So what was the secret of that success? What was it, the mindset that you sold into them that made them to succeed to the extent that you wanted?
camaraderie, unity, solidarity, a determination to actually keep going until we can't go no more. I can't remember. I think we lost 2 games to African opposition in the whole of the 65 games that we played. We lost only 3 games to African opposition. The others, we lost friendly games to England, and then in the World Cup to Croatia and to Argentina. But we only managed to lose 3 games. And we qualified for everything because we were just together. You know, when there's no football, when there's no games going on at this time, we are busy exchanging messages, giving each other encouragement in their respective clubs. Where are they? How do you do? How did you play? Why didn't you play yesterday? Why were you on the bench? What? And we talked even about family, about, oh, you just had a kid. How is Oscar? We know each other very well. There was a unity, there was solidarity in that team. And that was the secret of it. That's what people did not understand. That's what the authorities did not get when they said it was time for Gernot Rohr and myself to go, because they felt that the players could operate on their own, and they're not bad players. We're not saying that we put magic in their legs to make them take, but we had a leadership structure that worked with solidarity, with unity, with harmony, with a determination to be resilient and to keep going until we can go no more.
Thank you for that. Thank you for the sacrifice also. Now, how can people connect with you, those who want to sort of get to know you better? I don't know, maybe your website, or I don't know if you have anything you are offering out there. Please use this few moments to do that.
Well, I mean, I've got a website, which is www.tunde-talks.com. Tunde-talks.com is my main website. I give talks, I give motivation talks to people on a regular basis. I mentor and I do speeches, keynote addresses, and all that. www.tunde-talks.com, and there's a contact page. You can also contact me by email, tunde@tunde-talks.com. That's tunde@tunde-talks.com, or on Twitter @Tunde Talks. It says Coach Tunde Talks. Is also, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm everywhere. And I'm on LinkedIn as well, you know, as Captain Tunde Adelakun, who is also the captain of the African Football Club, which is a football club of business-minded people who want to take football to the next level in Africa outside of playing. So it encompasses coaches, businessmen, referees, administrators, governors of the game, the African Football Club, and the captain of that club, to the glory of God. And I'm also the president of the African Football Coaches Association, where we're trying to empower coaches. We're trying to make sure that less and less African countries depend on foreigners to come and coach our football, because we can do it better. But we have to show that we can do it better by proving to ourselves that we can do it better, by actually educating ourselves at it. So Tunde at tunde-talks.com is your best bet, really. And then I can now direct whatever query into whatever department of my operations that we can do.
Thank you so much, dear Tunde. I appreciate that. I really do. Now, to conclude the conversation, what would be your final thought here, or a kind of a line that you feel is important to reinforce? Of course, you can see that I'm not a football expert, but I just like the game of it, the rules of the game. So I try to apply it in our daily life, because I think we can, because I think it's a game of life, like you also said. So how would you conclude it? Please go.
Right. Very simple. I always conclude my talks by saying to people, have you ever seen a situation where footballers play backwards, like step back, play the ball back, and are reversing? No. football is a forward game. We go forward all the time. As I'm going forward, they're coming forward. They're coming, the opposition is coming forward, but to them as well, they're going forward. They're not going backward. Nobody makes progress by going backward. The only way you can make progress, the only way by which you can be a winner in life is by going forward. And when it's time for you to go forward, to go for the kill, face forward. Forget what's at the back.
I wish I could hold the hand of time, so we'll just talk forever. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.